Okay, here we are for week 2 of January 2020. This is my what sold video series, and feel free to I have playlists for all this stuff, so you can go in and just watch just January of this year, or you could probably go watch January of last year if you want. It's all up to you. So the first thing I sold this week was this farmhouse. It's a little plastic toy farmhouse. I paid 99 cents for this thing. And it's, I don't know, it was kind of big, like 12 by 10 by 9 or something like that. Anyway, I listed it July 5th last year, 2019. Sold it January 8th. I took $25 plus shipping for it. And that was it. That was pretty cool. Okay, so next. A mug. It's just an old vintage mug, yellow milk glass on the inside. This little advertising on it. I couldn't find anything at all like it when I listed it, so I listed it for what I would call high, and it sat for a long time. So I paid 79 cents for it. I listed it January 15th, 2018. So not last year, but the year before. And so when I got a $10 offer on January 8th, $10 plus shipping, I took it. So yeah, I was happy. So I might not have had another buyer for that forever, or I could have been the only buyer, and if I would have said no, he might have bought it for full price. But I didn't do that, so didn't take a chance, and sold it. Next, it wasn't the whole lot. That's just a picture of the variation listing. What did I sell? I sold a cereal bowl, just one cereal bowl. It was the only one there. I paid 79 cents for the cereal bowl. Listed it September 28th, 2018. So when it comes to China, you can expect sometimes to have to wait a long time to sell it out when you part it out like this. But yeah, so it was over a year. Yeah, over a year, yep. And I sold it January 9th. And I got $14.95 for the bowl plus shipping on that. So just for that little cereal bowl right there, you see down in the bottom would be, if you're looking at the screen, it would be your bottom left-hand corner. Yep. So see it there, right there. Yeah. Okay. Next, another coffee mug. This one I don't think I had around for quite so long. This one I paid 79 cents for, and I listed it October 25th, 2019, and sold it January 11th. I got $7 though. $7 plus shipping. I don't even know what Hayosiko is, so I'm thinking it's some kind of festival or something, but I don't know. So next. Lincoln Log roof slats. Little roof slats for a Lincoln Log house, and I paid 33 cents for the lot. And I listed it October 24th, sold January 11th. I took $20 plus shipping on that lot of slats. And again, I probably was priced high, but that's just how it is. So next, VHS tape. I don't know why how I got this. Where I got 33. No, 50 cents I paid for. 49 cents at Goodwill probably. Why, I don't know. I guess because it looked like something that I must have looked it up, and I don't know, for some reason I paid 50 cents for it though, and I listed it May 4th. I sold it January 11th, and I get 99 cents plus shipping. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyway, yeah, next. Christmas bulb. It's pretty. Yeah, so I paid nothing for this. These were given to me, a box of these were given to me. I've been selling them every so often here and there. And right after Christmas, it seems I sold multiples. So, yeah, I listed these January 19th last year. No, February 19th last year. Sold January 11th, and I got $4.99 for it. $4.99 for this Christmas tree bulb, or whatever you want to call it. Christmas ornament. Next. And another one, same buyer, I think. Maybe not. I think it was though. Same buyer. And again, I didn't pay anything for it. Listed it February 19th, sold January 11th, and I got $4.99 for that one as well, plus shipping. Next. They were actually easier to list than what I had thought they would be. A little tedious because I just kept doing the same thing over and over again, which is tedious for me. Anyway, these are parts to a Tyco race car set. You get these little chintzy looking cars. They really are. I mean, I remember they used to have it. Maybe they do now. Maybe this was just how the set was. But anyway, little Corvettes and these other little bits and pieces parts that went with. I paid 92 cents for the lot. I bought a set and I broke it down into different parts and stuff like that. It worked better. So the box was pretty shot, so I really couldn't sell it properly as one unit, and it seemed to work out better to part it out. So 92 cents. I listed these April 27th, sold January 11th. I did get $20 for the lot. So $20 plus shipping for the lot. So next. And these sold to the same buyer, just parts, I think for the same buyer. I have that does tend to happen to me. People will be watching, and when they must get a notification that something's no longer available, so they come in quick and buy what the other thing is that they actually wanted. And so anyway, so 92 cents I paid for these as well. They were listed April 27th, sold January 11th. And I got $20 plus shipping for these as well. So, all right, next. Next. And it's an Alaska, like an ashtray or a trinket tray or just some souvenir thing. And it's made of just some crappy pop metal thing, you know. But yeah, so I got a bunch of these at Goodwill one day. It says here I paid $1 for this, but I think I actually paid $1 for all of them, for the whole bunch of them that I bought. So anyway, listed this October 20th, 2018, sold January 11th this year for $12.99 free ship, and it was small, so it was first class. So next, and another ornament. I thought this one was kind of neat looking. Red raspberry. Paid nothing for it. Listed it February 19th. Sold January 12th. And I got $4.99 for that one as well. Next. And another book that I picked up. This one, let's see. $14.90. Let's see. Where's it at? There it is. Paid $1.29. I listed it January 26th. Sold January 12th for $14.99. The buyer got it and then said they wanted to return it. They opened a return case, and then a couple hours later they messaged back and said they changed their mind. They didn't want to open the return. They didn't want to return it, so they have not returned it. I have not called and closed it because the return is open. It's open. It's still open. For the reason that they stated. I have a feeling that if I close it, it'll give them the opportunity to do another return on it and do an item not as described, so they don't have to pay return shipping or something like that. But I don't think I have. I think I have free returns, so I don't. But I have free returns, but the method that they chose to return it, I may have it set up so that I don't have to pay the initial shipping, so they would have to pay, their refund would not include the original shipping. So, and I do that pretty regular. That's the other nice thing about not doing free shipping, is that depending on their return, the option that they choose for their return, you don't have to return original shipping. If it's your fault, not as described or something, that's different, but they just wanted to return it because of some other reason. I forget what it was now. But I never did close it, so I think it'll close out over time or whatever. But on its own. But yeah, so next. Cheerios. Yellow heart bowls. Little heart bowls for Cheerios cereal. What did I pay for these? $1.58 I paid for these. I listed them September 24th, sold January 12th, and I got $15 plus shipping. Next. And it's a little Berta Hummel Goebel figurine. I got this at Goodwill, 79 cents. It was on a shelf, just laying there. There was two of them. I sold the other one a while ago, I think, and then I sold this one. You don't get much for these. These used to be really, really good. It's just a shame. Anyway, I listed it October 13th, sold it January 12th, and I only got $5.99 plus shipping. Oh well, that's that. So next, that's a collectible though. It's collectibles. Should be worth a lot of money one day, right? Yeah. Dark brown Dickies work shirt. And let's see, I paid 49 cents for this. I believe this is a Goodwill thing that I got on clearance. I listed it December 15th, sold it January 12th for $12.99. $12.99 plus shipping. So, and I think it was a pretty good price for that. So, next. Cannon jar lid. I don't sell very many of these anymore. Remember how I used to sell a ton of them? It died. Dried right up, and I don't sell very many of them anymore now. So, 37 cents. And let's see. I listed it October 20th. Originally, I built this listing October 20th, 2017. I added to it afterwards, but so now there's just a ton of them in there. This particular kind never did really sell very fast. The other ones did. Some of the other ones did, but not this kind. Anyway, so sold January 13th, and I got $7.19 plus shipping on that. So, next. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph in the Snow. Little snow globe. I had this in the basement in a box. I don't know if you saw one of my basement videos. There was this nasty looking banana box with the side got all rotty. And it turns out that there was a bunch of stuff in that box from when I was in the Country Trader years ago. I mean, years and years ago, I was in there, and I had a bunch of stuff that when I left there, I just boxed stuff up and brought it all home. Must have stuck in the basement, and every so often I find a box of this stuff that I pulled out of there. So this was a box. A lot of it went in the trash. It didn't survive very well. This particular item, I almost threw it away because the green base that's around here in one of these pictures shows it, but it's got a crack in it. The green base is cracked, and but somebody wanted it, so I did list it, and because I thought, well, maybe. So I have that I paid nothing because I have no idea what I paid for it. But anyway, I listed it January 9th. It sold January 13th for $7 plus shipping, and hey, cool. That was, it's kind of interesting that box. I've sold several things out of that box. Nativity cow. I sold this thing. Is there anything else? I'm not sure if there's anything else yet that I sold out of that box. But it was nice to have that box like all cleared out. What needed to go to the trash went to the trash. The box went out back to. I threw it in. I have a thing out back where I throw crappy cardboard boxes, and it sits out there, and they just compost down and eventually turn into soil. But I know the stack gets really high sometimes, and then I go out a little while later and it's really low, and they're inside a little fenced in thing, so they're not blowing out and going away anywhere. So they must rot up down there. I've never pulled any soil out of it because it's not really enough, but I don't know. It's just a thing that I do, hoping to one day use whatever might be composted there to ameliorate some soil in some part of my yard somewhere. I don't know. Some weird thing that I do. So, next. This is a Krups espresso carafe, and I used to sell a lot of these. Don't find them that much anymore, but I paid 39 cents for it. I listed it 39 cents. I must have bought it in a lot. No, it's clearance. It was clearance at Goodwill. So let's see, I sold it. I listed it June 30th last year. Sold it January 13th. I got $12.99 plus shipping for it. So cool. Took a little while, but I got it. Next. Little coffee mug. And this was Royal Victoria. It's pretty. It's very pretty. I paid 50 cents for it. I listed it January 1st last year, 2019. Sold it January 14th for $8.99 plus shipping. Next. Sold a lid. This was a Farberware lid, 7 1/4 inches wide. Paid 79 cents. Listed it. Well, I built this listing February 11th, 2017, but I keep adding to it, when I find Farberware lids, which isn't very often, and they have to be in decent shape. I don't list crappy ones. So anyway, so I sold this particular one January 14th for $10.95 plus shipping. Okay, next. And this is another book that I got at Goodwill. I paid $1.29 for it. I listed it December 26th, sold it January 14th, and I got $27. And I had no actual returns, no non-paying bidders on here, no refunds or any of that kind of stuff. So that was the last thing I sold for this particular week, the second week of January, and I got let's see, I paid $14.52 for everything, $14.52, and my gross sales were $268.88 for the week. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I really do appreciate it when you hit the like button. So, bye-bye. Where am I at? I can't hit bye-bye. Oh, wow. There it is. There's my